Back in my day, we didn't have hunger, or sprinting, or enchanting, or villagers, or villages. Um, we didn't have grass either, or good lighting, you know. But you know what we did have? We had block game. We had blocks to look at, and we liked it, you know. But I also kind of like some of the new stuff too. So I'm gonna check out this pack. It's called Reminiscence. It is. It's basically supposed to bring back kind of the feel of alpha and beta days, which is about the time that I started playing Minecraft. I started in, what was first? Was it alpha or beta? Because I feel like I remember it being backwards. I think alpha was first. Maybe it wasn't backwards. Maybe my brain just always thought it was backwards, but it was the right way anyways. Alpha was first, as it should be. Yeah, because when it got out of beta, I was in Vegas at the first Minecon with my where I got my fancy cape. That's a very flattering angle. So anyways, we're going to play Minecraft. I don't know what I plan on doing with this bit. I have a great track record of starting a Minecraft series and not finishing them because I get busy, or I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I need the reception first before like I get into anything. But I think for this one, I'm gonna give myself 10 episodes with the goal of defeating the Ender Dragon, which has apparently been changed in this pack. There's a couple of other things that have been changed too, like since there is no like enchanting, they have like enchants that are built into the items, like actual quality, I guess. So like leather armor provides more movement speed, chainmail gives more projectile protection, golden armor gives luck and has buffed stats, which apparently makes it almost diamond level, but it has the same bad durability. Was it diamond armor gives blast protection, and diamond tools have efficiency on them by default. There's something called tungsten armor, which I don't think is a vanilla thing, but this is, as you could tell from this, slightly modded. I mean, I guess not slightly. It's heavily modded because this is modern Minecraft that's pretending to be alpha beta, but with some bonuses. And we have like a good food system. We have stuff from, what is it, Farmer's Delight. And then we have backpacks. We have the Aether, of all things. Oh wait, I need sticks first. So I'm curious on what this means. I don't know really what to expect out of this, but I think it could be fun. I'm curious of putting in 10 episodes where we're at. I'd like to defeat the Ender Dragon in that time. Considering there's not enchanting or anything like that, I would assume that we're pretty much just like, all right, get diamond armor or tungsten armor, and then good luck. Maybe I don't know what's good against the Ender Dragon, because like I guess he fires blast, technically like blast damage at you, right? So would that be diamond armor, or would tungsten armor that gives you fire protection and stuff and has unbreaking on it, would that be better? I don't know. We're gonna have to see. But I'm going to keep this as a single-player thing. I'm not opening up the multiplayer. In fact, I've actually been debating on whether or not to just start a single-player ocean block, because that's been kind of sounding pretty good to me, and we can kind of take it at our own pace. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to get that Minecraft spark again, and I think looking into some of this stuff would be interesting, at least to take a peek at, But yeah, they tried to get the same lighting system as before. Ooh, I wonder if sleeping is still a thing. I just want to get some stone, get a furnace going so we can get some coal, or charcoal rather. Oh wait, is charcoal even a thing? Charcoal's got to be a thing. I don't think they would have taken that out, because charcoal didn't used to be a thing. Heck, stairs of different types didn't used to be a thing. Wool didn't used to be a thing. A lot of things that didn't used to be a thing. Which is the proper grammar? Look at the old cobble. That's crazy. All right, so we do that, and then put in a couple of sticks while I burn through this pick. Just want to get enough stone to make stone tools, and then we can... I do believe that we have the same, at least, height generation. So we have like the crazy, what is it, 256 blocks or something like that? Tall worlds. Because, I mean, if we have the Aether and stuff, let me see. Oh my gosh. You know what? I actually kind of miss this F3. I mean, this is still a little bit different than what it was originally, but like something super simple. All I care about is the coordinates, really, you know? Like there's very few things. Coordinates, seeing like my FPS, and that's about it. So yeah, we're at why 68? So I don't know. I would assume so. Hello. Excuse me, sir. Oh. I apologize. I didn't know your game. Oh, here I am trying to sprint. I'm like, man, my sprint is really slow. You know, you get spoiled. You get spoiled out here, you know, with all these modern amenities. Let's get those going. I assume I don't have vein miner. Yeah, that'd be crazy to have. Let's see. Can we get more sheep? Is it just the one? We got fallen trees. Not that that necessarily matters. Dude, my FPS actually is kind of tanking, which is funny. Wow, those things are so bright. Oh, and they only stacked to 8. Dang it. Okay, Zombo. No mushrooms. You know, there is really something nostalgic about this. I thought that was a sheep, but I think it's a cow. That's weird. I feel like my FPS should not be like dipping, but it definitely feels like it is. I don't know, I'm like locked at 120. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it feels kind of weird. Hello. Oh, I didn't even notice too. It has the mod in the top left there, Reminiscence 145, which is very funny because that was how all the alpha and betas were, right? Okay, so we got lots of pigs, lots of cows, but only that one sheep. I might need to take the old walk-in sound down. Would that, maybe that's players? Yeah, okay. We'll take that down a little bit. So it has all the modern biomes. That's another thing that it has, but it has the generation of, I think, the world generation of like beta 1.6 or 1.7 or something. Is that coal into black dye? Yeah, look at that. Or charcoal, rather. And just like that, we have nighttime coming. Gosh, the lighting of the old torches is like... I don't remember it being this bad. Where is that sheep at? He's got to have regrown, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. So I killed him. Hey, another sheep. Perfect timing. Thank you. We'll head back home. All right. So this, we can make ourselves a little bed. So if you guys are interested in this, it's just I found it through GD Launcher. It was like their featured pack at the time. The seed that I'm using, hey, lapis. That's interesting. Lapis I don't believe existed, or maybe it did for blue dye. Yeah, that was it. Because, I mean, obviously enchanting's not a thing, and as far as I'm aware, you can't use lapis for anything else. Let's see. Lapis bricks, black eye, used to access voidscapes. That doesn't sound right. Oh my gosh, there is a good amount of stuff here. Control O? Yeah, Control O gets rid of that. I don't know, like the old textures really like bring me back. Just seeing like the stuff on the ground like this. The lapis and the way the cobble looks. It's doing something for me. Activating some neuron, you know? It'd be sweet to find some iron. It might be better for me to... No, it said the generation was like the way it used to be. So that means like strip mining should be viable again, right? Maybe we just go down to a single one just to speed things up. So does that mean that like... What was it, like Y40-ish? I did notice too that the pack has support for shaders too, and I thought about it for like a split second, like, ooh, should I add shaders? Nah. We're keeping it as old as we can. I also like the redone, what was that, granite? To make it look like it's a bit of an older block. I feel like it needs harsher, like, dark tones, because I feel like a lot of the old blocks were very distinct. Try to move my chair back, but I want to make sure my cat's not underneath me. Ooh, okay, all right. Our first cave. Let's go. Let's get on in there. I cannot believe, too, there was a time in my life where I put out 3 Minecraft videos a day. Because that was the meta. That was the YouTube meta, was 3 Minecraft videos a day. Put one out in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one in the evening. And then there was like people like Sly Foxhound who would put out like 6 videos a day. Hello, bat. Oh my gosh, I can't see anything. Get an OLED monitor, Dwight. They look great. Everything looks great on an OLED. Except for everything is so much darker. Like, I'm sure you guys can probably see a lot more than I can right now. Also, do I even need... I don't even need coal right now. I'm wasting my durability on coal. Oh, what's this? Copper. We can make copper tools. Copper is a thing. So we'll take it. Come back in. I think copper actually has built-in fortune. So, this is a good find. Actually happy to have copper. Just the way the stone looks sometimes. There I go again, trying to sprint. Oh, there was no eating animation. That's right. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about how kind of annoying that was initially. Can I repair things by throwing stuff on the ground and picking it back up? I think that was only on multiplayer servers. Iron. Here we go. Just one. Feels good. No. It's fine. I mean, I didn't even want iron. So yeah, that would have been... I kind of started making videos pretty regularly around 2010, so 15 years ago. I was working on Hogwarts. I was putting out a ton of videos every day. Crazy time. I'm not even following like the Minecraft rule of putting your torches in the right spot because like I'm getting myself lost here. Let's see. Where did I go down? Here? Yeah. So you keep your torches on the right side. No, this is not where I went down. Here. That's why it was a double back. All right, let's get some copper going. And then let's make our first couple of chests. I tried to shift click, that didn't work. There is this stuff. And at least we have a sort inventory button. I'm very happy to see that they added that because boy, is it rough not having that. Placeable. Pumpkins, we don't use. Birch logs, I'll turn these into sticks. All right, and then this. Increase fortune. Nice. Okay, cool. We'll use that for pickaxes, I guess. I don't see what we would use it for anything else. I mean, maybe it might chop down things faster. Let's get rid of this. We can't leave these floating. There we go. Starting off Minecraft, I feel like is always like the worst part of this. It's just like how slow things are. You know, like you don't have cool tools. I don't have, of course I don't have a mini map. I just, you know, modded Minecraft. You have like these, like a couple things in your head that like every pack has. And a map is typically one of them. So let's see. I want to get down to like 40-ish. Like I think 42 was like a good level for iron, right? Is someone practicing piano? What is this? Is this one of the new songs? This doesn't feel so much faster than stone. There's like an extra beat with stone, but it's not significantly faster. Let me just break this pick. Okay, I like this song. It started weird, but I like this song. Also, this, I don't know what is the, man, why does this feel different to me? Is the new armor different? No, it's straight up and down. It's like my brain is like looking for things that reminds me of like old Minecraft, and it's just not there. Ooh, another cave. Or is this a cave I've been in because it's lit up? Yep, that's a cave I've been in. Yeah, I know this cave. I've been here once or twice. Is that iron? What is that? Copper? What's up there? Copper. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Getting 2 pieces. Wow, that's just straight up doubled. That's great. And more copper means we'll get more of these. But I would... Well, actually, I don't know. Would copper work on diamond? Probably not. I'd assume you probably still have to have iron, right? Gosh, look at that old cobble. It was so stark. And dark. I remember, like, having a reaction to the new cobble. And not sure if I liked it or not. Until I started seeing it kind of like this, where it was, like, all together. But, like, there's part of me that misses, like, this kind of old look. Because it was very, like, 8-bitty. And kind of felt... like, it fit the theme. Fit the, like, the whole aesthetic of, like... everything square, you know, but a very old kind of retro feeling. So I don't know. I'm torn on it. I'm not I'm also not coming across a whole lot of ores. Okay, so maybe caving is still like a thing in this one where like you need to find caves for stuff because like I feel like I should be coming across more stuff, you know? Let's finish up this staircase so I know where I'm at. Alright, we'll leave this here. Carve out like a little bit more of a section for it. Maybe we'll just go down deeper. It'd probably be faster for me to just go straight down to with a like a ladder system. So I don't know why my voice is cracking so much on this. I mean, maybe I'm like reverting. Maybe this is making me younger. 15 years younger. Alright, well. Make some stairs, I guess, on our way back, or when we get to the top. Is that the moon? Wow. Isn't it beautiful? So wait, there would be no, like, witches, right? But assume not. I mean, why is there double tall rose bushes? That wasn't a thing either. Look at those zombies. Look at them. Oh, there's no stamina. Look at this. You can just spam eat. Hello, horse. Well, there definitely wasn't horses, so maybe there is witches. I don't know. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, man. I wish I could sprint. I do feel like sprinting should be in like every game. Games that where it locks you from being able to sprint is actually kind of crazy. That was my Discord. That was not you. Sorry. I'm in a channel that I've muted myself on. Okay, so let's make ourselves like 2 copper picks. So I feel like we're gonna rip through those. I don't think that we wouldn't get anything extra out of wood or nothing like that, and it's not necessarily faster than stone, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Andesite. Okay. Dark oak sapling. Dirt. We didn't find any additional iron, which is a shame. Or coal. I should probably go back and mine that coal now. Now that we have a fortune. Oh, come on. You couldn't do that back in the day. It'd probably be a hard mechanic to get rid of. We're going to have to make this taller, I know it, but... I feel like we're going to be bashing our head on the way back up. All right, that's at least nicer. I wonder what do we get out of the armor prospecting? Oh, we get mining speed? Mining speed, you say? Okay, hold up. What else can we can make shoes? Okay. You know what? All right, let's get back in the old mines, huh? It's a little faster, maybe? I was kind of hoping for like a mining like cap, like it gives you light, because I feel like that'd be kind of funny. But now I want more copper. I want a full copper set. I want to go full prospector, you know? Ooh, it'd be cool too if you had like some sort of like synergy where like you had like if you wore full copper and used copper tools or whatever. I guess the synergy is the set bonus, but like I don't know, when you wear a full set you get like an additional something or other, you know? And we're out of torches. That was a lot of coal. The water too, the watercolor is like super blue, which is awesome. I mean it's I don't know. I'm reminiscing literally the whole point of this pack, right? Maybe this might be more fun with people, you know? It's a really lightweight mod pack, I assume. I mean, like we're running the Aether is kind of, you know, whatever, but maybe I make it like a public one where like everybody can play. Because God knows nobody's playing Mongoose Coast. I'll take the blame on that too, the Mongoose Coast thing. Just because like I feel like if I don't stay interested in the server, then no one else really does, you know. Especially if I don't like keep on server Saturday stuff or things like that, which is fair. It's totally fair. It's just like I get so burned out right after making those because I spend the like month or 2 months, I think in this last case, beforehand working on the server and like setting things up and like purchasing plugins and making sure that they work and creating all this new stuff or whatever and hiring people to make things. And once I put it out, I'm like, oh, finally I can relax. And I just want people to have fun with it. And then, you know, I come back on whenever, but I can't stop. when the new server starts. Rightfully so. It's like, you know, brand new server, you got to keep going, right? But then I get burned out on things. You know, it's my ADHD brain. Like if you do too much of a thing, your brain's just kind of like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. You know, I need something else. I need variety. So you go and do something else, and then the server dies. And then you know, I'm paying for it. You know, I'm keeping it alive. It's alive right now. Actually, yeah, no, I think it is. Yeah, because I lowered the RAM amount because we didn't need 20-something gigs of RAM on it anymore. So I was like, I'll just host modded stuff on the same blade since we have access to it. Oop, there's iron. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll host this for like a little bit. Give people access, let them play like a little lightly modded thing that's kind of nostalgic for them, you know, and then we can see what happens. Maybe that's all we need. Maybe we don't need all the flash. Maybe we need just basic Minecraft. I don't know. Just a thought. I'm curious on what iron is going to give because I didn't see that in the like description of the mod pack. I hear something walking over here, so let's see if there's a cave. Skeleton. They're getting closer. I feel like they're kind of up here. This way, maybe? I feel like I'm dancing all around him. I keep thinking that I leave a spot here and I don't. Oh, hey. We'll take this. I mean, if I'm here. I cannot apparently figure out where these skeletons are coming from. Where did I come from? Here? Yeah. Oh, I got lost again. I'll leave that alone. Reforming. It isn't an iron pick. You learn how to draw a pickaxe with chalk. Upgrade your pickaxe. What does reforming mean? Huh. Reforming. Okay. Maybe it means it repairs itself? Is that what it means? I don't know. We'll leave it on our bar here. And just see if the green bar goes away. We'll just let that go. That was a really short song. Gosh, those skeletons are gonna bother the heck out of me. Let's try a little bit higher. Like, because that means they're in a cave, and I want to be in a cave. This is cave craft. Okay. Come across my own thing here. Let's see. They sound so close. You think I would have, like, pierced into whatever it is. Yes. Found them. They were below us the whole time. Alright, so that's probably, like, 28. Also, I love that we're at, like, X0. That's crazy. Alright, so that's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like 22. So around there. Hold on. I'll be back. Boom. I got +2 mining speed. Okay. Now, 22. Okay, so that's where we were here, which means that if I just go this way, oh, we're right there. I don't know if you guys can hear my cat in the background meowing at me, but she does this a lot. Yeah, I know. Hello. I have a noise gate and a compressor on my mic, so I'm not sure if you guys would actually hear her or not, but she's coming in and she is making herself known. I know, I hear ya. She's like 8 months old or so, and is an absolute cuddle bug and never lets me forget that. And don't think that I'm ignoring you. I know, I see you. Don't think I'm ignoring you, all right? I'm playing block game right now. If you guys haven't been to my streams recently, we've shown her off a couple of times. She's very cute. She's British short hair. And the chinchilla, I think is what it's called. Colorway. I don't know if you say colorway when it comes to cats, but okay. Yeah, she desperately wants to get up on my lap, but then she gets on my desk, and there's things on my desk I don't want her to eat, and she wants to eat all of them, and you can't do that. It's not how this works. I'm just gonna go there directly over here because I can't find. I know. I hear you. Every day. Every day I hear you. I'm not ignoring you. Oh, we don't have a weapon. I'm over here like getting ready to fight. We don't even have a weapon. We got an axe, but my, doo-doo axe. Okay. Time to strike. What's up, turkeys? Oh, the old explosion sound. Look at all those bones. That's crazy. And I'm out of food. Uh-oh. Alright, this cave better have been good. What is that? Spore blossom. It's so dark in here. Oh, okay, she jumped up on my lap. Okay, alright. You gotta sit in my lap then. Nope, see how you're immediately going on my desk? That's not what I want. I can't monitor you right now. So this must be a lush biome, if I had to guess. Oh. I'm blind. Holy cow, that was dark. It was like instant black. Iron. Ooh, lots of iron. Yeah. Not really feeling the mining speed. My cat is being so gentle. She wants to like get up on my lap and she's trying, you know, instead of like clawing at my skin because I'm wearing shorts, she's being so gentle and just like patting me. Okay, all right, guys, I got to take a break. Okay, we're back. Had to, you know, had a quick cuddle sesh with the cat, you know, just so she's not, I don't want to say satisfied with it because she would have it last for probably an hour, but she's okay now. And don't think too like that we ignore her. She is very much spoiled. And probably contributes to the fact that she wants cuddles all the time because I work from home, and so she sees me all the time, and just assumes that like, oh hey, I could just go into his office and see what's up, you know. Hey, how you doing? I don't care what you're doing right now. I need attention, which is fair. You know, she's only like 8 months, so she's still kind of like in a bit of a kitten phase. Her name's Athena, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that in this video, at least. She's very adorable. Okay, wait, so did I go all the way up here? Like, there's torches up here. Was I working my way up here? She confused me. See, this is why I need to stick to the torches on the left. Left or right, just choose one. Choose one. That's what I'm doing. Okay, now we're finding iron. We're at Y26. Ooh. Now we're finding iron. So I also don't really have like a set amount of time for these 10 episodes that I thought I'd do on this. Had to do a little cut there. My recording stuff was messing up, so wanted to make sure that all the files were good and that things are working out. So we're good. But I think what I was talking about right beforehand was like, I'm not sure how long these episodes are going to be. I think each one is just going to be however long I feel like it needs to be, where I feel like I've done like a good amount of stuff. I've set things up, or I've done something in those that I feel comfortable with, and whether that be a half hour or an hour or multiple hours. No, hold on. I'll keep them on the left, Dwight, for the most part. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to use glowberries for, but I might as well have a couple. Let's see. If we eat one, do we glow? We do not. All right. Good to know. We have lots of clay down here too, which is great because... Oh, what? I can't... Does this need to be open for that to work? Oh yeah, I guess so. Daub. Okay. Oh, interesting. We don't really use it for a whole lot. I just wanted it for the bricks because I think it'd be kind of nice. Ooh, cooking pot. We're going to need skillet. Ooh, the skillet. The skillet is such a fun weapon. Just because the sound is awesome. So yeah, having some clay I think is a good idea. We're on the left side. This cave is very cool. I think we need to not get distracted by it and then go back and keep going down, because I think our next goal here is to find diamond. Hey, boys. Oh, I almost died from that. Holy cow, creepers hurt. Yo. Okay, hey, remember when creepers were scary? Ooh, that's... I don't have any food on me either. Okay, hold on. Let me just grab this coal and then we'll bounce. Oh, man. Why? Yeah, there wasn't like natural regen too, I don't think. Because yeah, there wasn't any hunger. And that's a thing based off of hunger. These bushes don't give us anything, right? Flowering azalea. I don't think so, but they look nice, so we'll take them. And that was it over here. No breaking sound of gear either. Just now realizing that. I'm just going to mark this section. Gunpowder. How important is gunpowder going to be for us right now? I don't think a whole lot. Slowly make our way back. My silly little like cave route. Make that so I can jump up there. All right, so we got our copper. Let's go all the way up. We don't need to do this math down here. I need to move stuff around. Okay. What are we gonna cook? Iron. Yeah, let's do the iron. And this. So if I do insert, okay, that's everything. Okay. Which is, I guess, it's okay right now, because we don't need everything. We'll make an iron axe. This has not come back yet. This is still green, so I don't know what reform means. Maybe we can look it up. Let's get some food. Get ourselves off of that. Okay. I'm thinking, too, that we need to start a farm, like, ASAP. We need to start growing some wheat. Okay, so we can still get wheat seeds this way, which is great. I don't think... Was watering crops like a thing? I don't know. We have a food mod, so I'd assume that we still have a couple of those mechanics, right? So we can make ourselves a... sticks. I wonder what a copper hoe would do. I mean, like, I wonder if we can use our hoe to, like, help farm? I don't know. Let's, oh, that looked... That reminded me of the old stuff, too. Achievement get. Home is where the bed is. Sleep in one place 3 times in a row. Yeah, you know it. How to draw a house with chalk. Okay, so what is this chalk stuff? Like, what am I doing with chalk? What can I do with it? Light gray framed glass. Awning. Okay, this is just color-based stuff. Confetti popper. Grinding. Chalk box. I don't know what you do with this. Calcite and white dye makes white chalk, and I assume you use white chalk for the basis of all the other chalk? No? Nope, just calcite and a dye. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so now let's go over by water. Ooh, we get wheat seeds from that too? Okay, I'm not... Oh, no? Okay, all right, yep. That's all I need to know. Baby, it's already growing. And then let's make a new axe and chop down a couple of these trees. Do a little housekeeping, literally, you know? And keep that until it breaks. A new shovel. Let's see. Okay, so we can see how much more armor we get out of this. Oh yeah, look at that. We just lose our mining speed, which is, I think that's okay. It didn't feel crazy from the get-go, you know? What does this do? Craftables. Achievements. So is this, wait, is this, oh yeah, right. Hold on. Do we don't have quests, recipe tree, EMI, config. Egad, my items. Oh, is that what this is? It's no longer JEI, it's EMI. Control R. Wow, is that how you make sandstone bricks? Crazy. So what? Okay. All right. I guess that. You know what? Actually, I'm okay with having like a recipe tree thing like this. This is actually kind of neat. Left click a node to choose a recipe to assign and hold shift to automatically pick based on your inventory. Okay, yeah, because like doing some like higher end stuff, maybe not for this pack, but for some higher end stuff, it's kind of nice to go back and be like, how many items do I need for? Oh, I can move this for 10 of these, you know, and it'll tell you. That's actually kind of neat. Does the math for you. But I think our achievements. However, I found those. I think here, achievements. This might be a good way to keep us on. Draw chalk in a labyrinthian structure. That's neat. So we can mark our way out around. That's actually kind of cool. Placed on a campfire to cook some food. So yeah, I think we could use this to kind of keep us on track for some stuff, maybe? You know? Pane in the glass. Construct a kiln out of 5 cobblestone, 3 fieldstone, and a regular furnace to cook ceramic and masonry items faster. Okay. Cover me with various gems. Stick some rare gems on your gilded backpack. Ooh, that's right. How do we make a backpack? Okay, so we need leather. That makes sense. Plated backpack. Iron. Then gold. Okay. Pretty self-explanatory. Mystical. Enchanted gravitite. What the heck? Zanite gemstone? A forged backpack. Tungsten. Blasting. Tungsten ore. Okay, so this is another item. Endless backpack. Oh, because there's not netherite. Oh my god, titanium? Raw titanium. Holy cow. I kind of like how simple it is though. Just put it in a blast furnace. Oh, I didn't know we could make a blast furnace that easy. Okay. And smooth stone is just stone that you've smelt twice. Okay. Let's do it then. Let's do that, and then while that goes, we'll chop down some trees. Let's get a second furnace going to make charcoal. Make two, why not? We'll do that. Actually, do I have planks? No logs. So, what have you guys been up to the last 15 years? Feel free, let me know. Are any of you guys watching Terry and I's Oblivion Let's Play? Pretty talking about nostalgia, you know. Terry and I have both been big fans of the Elder Scrolls series, and Oblivion was the one that like kind of got us both into it, like in a major way. I played Morrowind beforehand, but it was like I played it on the original Xbox, and it was so archaic to like figure out that I never beat it. I don't think I even really made much significant progress on it. And it's definitely something that I'd love to play, but I think I would have to mod it. Well, I don't know. I mean, like if we're gonna play it right, do we just try to like do it all natural? You know, I'm currently modding an original Xbox. That's another thing I've been kind of doing as like a hobby on the side. I have been filming it with the intention of making them into this is not a tutorial. It's a small series that I did. I may have only put out like maybe 2 videos. Maybe, I don't know. I recorded a couple at the same time, but I think I maybe only put out the Game Boy Advanced one. But it's just a series, it's a video series where I'm just showing you guys me modding like retro consoles, but it's not telling you how to do it, because I just didn't want that responsibility of creating a tutorial for people to follow, because I don't want to be the one that someone follows the video and then it breaks, or like they don't get it to work, because I am failing quite often at it. In fact, I thought I almost broke the PS2 that I was working on. It's working fine, like as a normal PS2, but the mods that I put onto it to like launch games off of like an SD card are not working at all. So I'm not the place to go for that sort of information, you know. Oh no, we're losing steam. Just enough to finish another one. Where's time in a bottle when you need it, you know? Just keep that going until it's kind of a self-feeding, you know, thing here. There it is. And then I think 2? Is it 2 that gets you enough? 1.5. Okay. So yeah, 1.5. All right, so now I guess I'll just let this go. I'll let this run out, and I'll take that furnace and make it into a blast furnace. I keep wanting to sprint. Every time I turn around, I tap control to sprint, and it just doesn't happen. I like that. I like that hose break leaves like instantly. An apple. Save that for dinner. It's not the right seed. Okay, so now that we know that this works, I'll just make a little plot here. Throw some light around it. And just light up this area. We gotta be a little bit more generous with torches, because I assume that the spawning mechanic is probably like the old stuff was. Oh man. Oh, whoa. That got dark quick. Is that an apple tree? No. Just a flowering tree? Oh. No, rubber tree? Azalea. Oh. Like a big azalea tree. Just barely reach those. Oh no, one more. Okay, I can get it. Oh no, another one. Okay. We're gonna need glass too. Oh man, pushing up against the current is kind of difficult. Can't see anything. That's a creeper. Try to get away before he sees me. I want to know what this chalk stuff is. There's no experience, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay, so blast furnace was this, right? Yeah. Heck yeah, what a blast. Interesting. Does time accelerate through the night? Like, did that, like, finish up a lot of my stuff? I feel like it shouldn't have made that much charcoal in that time, but maybe it could have? I don't know. We'll keep our iron stuff here. Can you do... Yeah. I love that recipe. I love being able to make chests just with logs, and it just makes more of them, you know? Alright, so... Oh, the chests don't open. I didn't even realize that the chests don't even open. Alright, so... stone, we'll put gray blocks. I guess granite and diorite, too. We don't have any calcite yet, which I'm a little disappointed in, because that would be fun to start playing around with chalk. But I'm sure we'll find it. Rooted dirt. Alright, that's rooty tooty. Put green plants, that sort of stuff in here. And I guess wood items, all wood adjacent items. Keep lapis, iron, and stuff like that in here. Clay is like a dirt item to me, so that can go in here. In fact, why don't we even consider... Can't put clay in there, can we? No. Do we have any more raw metals? We don't. We'll just keep the clay on us while that burns up. That and this. Probably could use a food chest. And a mob chest. Flint belongs with the gravel. Food, monsters, stick. Food monster stick. You know, the classic Minecraft stuff. That people, you know, I feel like they don't give enough attention to. Monster. Food. Okay. Feeling a little bit more organized now, which is nice. We'll make more torches with some of these. Toss that in there. And then what were we doing? Kind of farming, kind of chopping stuff down. I guess we could try to like make a house. I feel like I like recently in like the games that I've played, I've not spent a whole lot of time on making homes. I kind of want to hit diamond. I kind of want to hit diamond by the end of this episode. You know? I don't know. What are you guys more interested in? Like the exploration or like me working on a home? Like, I guess everything. Porque no los dos. You know? People just like everything. I'm kind of in that camp where I'm just kind of like, I don't know, just, you know, it's second monitor activities, so I keep it on and just like let whoever I'm watching do whatever, and it is what it is, you know? So, I came up for food. That's what it was. I came up for food, and I wanted to, I can't do anything with cocoa beans. There's some in the distance there, but I guess our best bet would be like animals, right? But, ooh, would a copper sword give me more animal bits? Like if I kill him with a copper sword? A knife, you say? Like, I don't think I want to use a copper sword against like enemies and stuff. Well, I don't know. Maybe I do. Seven. Oh yeah, it's the same. Whew. 3 pork chops? Okay. Ooh, is there breeding? I don't... that's a good point. I have no idea. Wait, what? Oh, they don't stack. Oh no, wait, did pork chops not stack back in the day? There wasn't pork chops. Wait, no, what? There was pork chops, there wasn't mutton. I don't remember them not stacking though, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it's like a balancing thing for this pack, because you could just spam it. What can we do with cooked pork chops? Honey glazed pork chop. Food type finger food. Food type hearty. Barbecue on a stick. So is is finger food like something that like can stack? And like a hearty thing doesn't? I don't know. I only have 1 apple and all I have are pork chops and also no mobs near me. Maybe it's a bad idea to kill them. Maybe I gotta see if I can't breed them. Yikes. Okay, we need to make a cooking pot, a skillet, a campfire. You know, these are things I think that are going to be required for us to make decent food. Just a guess, you know. I'm figuring this out as we go. It's actually kind of wild not seeing like a ton of grass or like tons of mobs or anything like that. Get rid of this tree. This tree's bothering me. Too big. All right. Get those because we need that for the cooking thing. What is it? It's not cooking with blockheads. It's Farmer's Delight. So stove. We need bricks and a campfire. Campfire is sticks and logs. I just put all my logs in here. So let's make... Yeah, you got it. Make a campfire. I know I should make two because I know one of these is an achievement. So let's put it right next to our bed. And then some bricks. Don't have iron on us. And we'll just put a temporary kitchen here, I guess. Now we need a skillet. Well, actually, I think the cooking pot goes on top of it. And a water bucket. It better not eat the bucket, because that's going to be real expensive if it does. Oop. I like that we have the nice farming, where you can just right-click stuff. This, and one of these, and a cooking pot. Cool, it didn't eat the bucket. Cool. And I don't know if it'll just cook stuff like that. I think I might need to cook that first. Take one of these, a flint. I wonder if it'll burn overnight. I don't know. We're gonna, you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it because there's not a whole lot of pigs around here. I don't want it to burn. Also, old fire texture. I don't miss that. Dang. Old hurts. Oh, man. So many achievements. Look at this. Maybe it doesn't speed through the night. I don't know. It's tough to tell. It's really tough to tell. Okay. I don't think that we need this skillet necessarily. I think it's just a cooking pot and that to do most stuff. And then we can make soups. Right? Where are they? Yeah. Okay, so we need mushrooms. Wait. So wait, can I get mushrooms from this thing over here? Maybe it's just from the top? Yeah, okay. Cool. So we can get mushrooms. That's good. Let's get a couple of these so we can start growing our own over here. I should just take this mountain out because it's so small and it's just right there. Okay, so the hoe doesn't give me any additional stuff if I right click with it. So we can't do anything with you yet. Interesting that that doesn't show up with anything. We do need to make bowls to put in there. But bowls are cheap. I'll just make some. Put those in there just so they're ready. Mushrooms. We'll keep our chops on us. You know what? Maybe I do remember. Ow. them not stacking. I don't know. This is not the food chest. Okay, so since the copper sword does as much as the iron sword, I think I'll try the increased fortune while I have it. Because why not? Because if we come across like a cow or something like that, I want more leather than I'd get otherwise. Dark oak log, I guess. Just keep those rolling. And then we need to make a new axe. We should just make it out of copper at this point. Okay. We have a little bit of food. What do cows like? Wheat. So if we bring some wheat with us, maybe we can bring them back. And we'll keep them here. Right here. You know what? Maybe we'll do the fence thing instead. I was sitting here debating. I was like, do I do a fence? Do I not do a fence? I think I'm just going to do a fence. Okay, there's a chicken who just materialized out of nowhere. So let's see if he follows a wheat seed. He does. Fantastic. Can I right-click you? Okay, I can. Fantastic. Are you going to lead me to another chicken or just fucking off? What are you doing? Okay, well, all right. Let's get a little pin going. Slowly start chopping down all the trees that are around here just so I have a bigger area to see things with. Fence. Sticks in the middle. Anybody else like that? Or I just kind of forget like which direction you make fences or fence gates, that sort of thing. Okay. I feel like I'm not the only one. Can we walk on fences? We can. Okay, and that'll be our little way back in and out. We just need to go get a little bit more wood. I gotta admit, kind of wish there was enchanting. Would really speed stuff up, but I guess, I don't know. It's fine.
I kind of like that stuff has a purpose. Like I'm gonna be using copper a lot more, just for the increased fortune and its abundance. But you know, throwing a cheeky little like efficiency 3 on stuff goes a long way. You can rip through that old material a lot faster. Let's make a bunch of sticks. And I think it's this way. And then we have dark oak gates with our oak fence. But that's okay. Alright, let's go find some cows and chickens. Yo, where's the wheat seeds at? Maybe I've hit my quota? Maybe I'm not allowed anymore? Does it gotta be with an empty hand? There's no way it's gotta be with an empty hand, right? There's another one. Okay, so we got 2. Now where'd that chicken go? Oh, we have a sheep. I don't mind sheep. Sheep can work. I kind of want cows for leather, but this can work. Oh, there's the chicken. Okay. Come on, guys. Got this cool place where you can hang out. And I don't think there's sweeping edge, which is good for us. Okay, I can't use this weed on you guys just yet. Wow, that's loud. Alright, you guys just chill there, alright? I'll be not sprinting this way. Another sheep, you say? 2 muttons. Oh, chicken! I don't know why that stupid meme came in my head. Oh, princess! I have seeds for you. Also, I think these are wild carrots. Huge. Huge for the farm. I assume. I assume I can use those for the farm. I hear you. Ah, there you are. Hey, come on. Check this out. I know a place that has seeds. As many seeds as you can eat. All you can eat seed buffet. Wait, it's getting dark. I was just about to ask, is there offhand? Of course there is, but I can't hold a torch. Second chicken. Oh, shit. Wait, turn around. Turn around. Come back this way. Where are you? You're the other one. Oh, it's so dark I can't see. I don't know what happened to the other chicken. He like went behind a tree and he disappeared. Just gonna have to go back for him in the morning. Ooh, a cow? You gotta be kidding me. Come on, chicken. Good job, chicken. Cow. Hello, sir. Would you like some wheat? Ooh, 2 cows? 2 cows. Multiple cows. That one actually kind of scared me. Sir? Come on, guys. This is getting dangerous. Get in here. Get in here. Quick. Quit dancing around. Alright, so apparently all we need to do to get animals is just leave and then come back. Because they're popping out of the woodworks now. Gotta get rid of these flowers, man. They're so hard to see. Skeleton in there? Where'd you go? Oh, yeah, old archery? Remember how you guys can just rapid fire the old bow? That's gonna be sweet. Oh, shoot, that healed so much. Alright, so what about a smoker? And 4 logs, okay. I like having the 2 regular furnaces there, so we're gonna keep that going. Those are planks. Planks. I don't know if all this music is from like new Minecraft, but I do really like it. I hate the fact that they're only like 2 minutes long. You know? Some of them I feel like are only like 40 seconds long, and it's just kind of like, I don't know. Valheim is kind of cool in that way because like they kind of have music going the whole time. And I think Minecraft can learn a lot from that. Okay. Stuff that full of... Although, you know what? This is not an efficient way of doing this. I'm just now realizing. Because the food doesn't stack. And cooking on a campfire is more efficient. That's interesting. Where am I putting wool? Wool, I guess wool is a mob drop, right? Carrots, we gotta go plant our carrots. Like that's way more efficient. No seeds. Sick. Hello, cows. Who's interested? Yeah, baby. Where's the baby cow? I don't think rotten flesh had any use. Oh, we can make make dog food. And compost it. Okay. Composter is just wood slabs. Probably not a bad use, honestly. Let's put it here. Rose bush. I guess we'll just have like a thing for dyes. I guess we'll just put it in this one. Blue dye. Put that in here. I wouldn't mind another chicken in there. We got to separate those two at some point because, you know, it's going to be difficult to find one thing. Hey, you know what? I'm not going to rush it. A chicken will come when we need one. And for now, this one will just be walking around dropping eggs. We'll plant these, I guess. Our muttons are done. It not stacking is gonna be crazy. Like, that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to figure out. I wonder if we get like a lunchbox, or, you know, something. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna put a smoker down next to that. You know, what else am I gonna do with it? I think apples is like not a bad like thing to have on hand as a stackable food. Put this back in there. Keep our bucket. Go try to find some wild cows while we kind of build up our repository of them here. Because I want leather. I want to make a backpack. I want to get that going. Because then we can store some food in there as well. Which actually is probably not a terrible idea. But I think, I don't know, guys. I think that this might be a good stopping point for the first episode. Because I don't want to blow my wad initially. This could turn into like a stream thing. Where the episodes are just full-on streams. Because then we get multiple hours in one go. And then like episode 2 could be 3-4 hours long. Something like that. And this is just... It's not content to be like crazy entertaining or anything like that. This is a reminiscence pack. This is like slow goings, nothing crazy, you know. That's why I was thinking maybe doing an ocean block thing. I don't know. It's I don't know. There's a bunch of things that I want to do. I want to play Terraria. Never really played through Terraria, and I thought it would be fun to do that. But that would be something I think I'd want to do multiplayer. Because I think you can have like a bunch of people play at a time. And there's a couple of like quality of life mods I've heard that I should pick up. Not anything game breaking or anything like that. Just a couple of like magic chests, I think was one. It was magic chests. So like you can pull items from wherever and you don't have to keep everything on you. Always a good mod. Making storage simpler. But yeah, Terraria has been on my like bucket list of things I want to play through that I feel like a lot of people really like. I've only ever played through the first or second boss. I can't even remember if I've even gotten past the first one. I just feel like I need to say that to make it seem like I've never played it, but I don't know. I don't know if I've ever gotten past the first boss. And there's a whole lot of game to play through. So that might be coming in the future. I don't know. I think this next year I'm gonna stop focusing on like doing like heavily produced stuff because I've had kind of a mental block of like the content. I'm at a point where my content needs to be like heavily edited and like, you know, huge stuff like that, where back in the day I was just kind of winging it the whole time, you know, and I was just doing what I'm doing now, where I'm just talking and that's it. And it's like, I don't know, more like podcasty vibe where it's kind of chill. You put it on your second monitor while you're doing stuff. You check over once in a while when I scream, and that's about it, you know. And why does it need to be anything more complicated than that? I don't know. I know I can do better, I guess, and I part of me just wants to do better, but like, I don't know. Why not? Let's just do what we're doing, and you know, just see if people want to watch it. We'll have the Oblivion Let's Play going too. That'll be a little bit more fun to kind of watch actively. Oh, cool. I can recycle all these. I don't know. You guys let me know, all right? You guys have been doing a pretty good job at commenting on like the Oblivion videos and stuff like that, which is, I think, a little bit more understandable. But, you know, I appreciate anybody that leaves comments on any of my videos. I'm reading them. There's not many, so I can get through them pretty easily. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you for the next episode.